Hey everybody, welcome back. I get a lot of requests from creative professionals who are looking to offer more to their clients. They're looking to elevate their agency offering so they can offer a level of brand strategy to complement the graphic design or the brand identity work that they do for their clients. And so I wanted to share with you 12 must-have brand strategy steps that you've got to address, you've got to walk up when you're doing brand strategy that can really help your graphic design work get to the next level. Now, as you all know, brand strategy is absolutely essential for building a strong and competitive brand that's going to win in the marketplace. And there are some key components to brand strategy that everyone has to know about. I want to share with you 12 must-have brand strategy steps or components that go into a bulletproof brand strategy, and share some of these key highlights and some of the definitions of those steps with you so you can understand them better and start to incorporate them into what you do. So let's get started. Number one, why? You've all heard of Simon Sinek's incredible video, Start With Why. And everything in brand strategy starts with why. It's getting down and defining the fundamental purpose behind the business that you're doing strategy for. What inspires everyone to want to do or want to deliver what they do? You have to dig in and understand the why behind a business. Now, number two is promise. What is the core value that you are going to deliver your customer or consumer? What is that promise that you're making? What is that promise that you're going to keep? Defining this and articulating the promise is really core to a strong brand strategy. Number three is positioning. Positioning is where your brand falls in relationship to the competition. This can be broad, like brand positioning statement, which defines what you're delivering, who you're delivering it to, how you're delivering it, why it's better and why it's different. But it also is kind of a key aspect of brand strategy in that it is the position that you are taking in the marketplace. Now, number four are the RTBs, or the reasons to believe. Why should people believe that you can or do deliver what you say you can deliver? What are your proof points? What are your credentials? Why should they believe it? Do you have any case studies? Do you have any experience? Do you have any education? How can you quantify, how can you codify what your credentials are? The reasons to believe that you can do what you say you can do. The fifth brand strategy component that you have to have is a competitive analysis, defining the market opportunity. So, who are the key competitors? What are they doing? How are they doing it? How are they showing up? What do they look like? What will it take for your brand, the brand that you're designing the strategy for, what will it take for them to outperform them? You have to understand the competition, the competitive landscape, to define that market opportunity, where you're going to fit into the market. Now, the sixth brand strategy component I want to talk about are consumer insights and profiles. These are things like consumer avatars, painting a clear personification of the consumer or the customer that you are going after. It also defines and codifies the consumer desire. So what are the functional and the emotional benefits? What are those need states that the consumer has that you are looking to fulfill? And how are you going to fulfill those desires? The seventh brand strategy component I want to talk about are key messages. These are things like the brand story. What is the authentic story that your brand can tell that's going to carve a place out in a consumer's mind in a very humanistic way? How are they going to remember you? What is that unique, authentic story that you can tell an audience that they're going to remember about you? Some examples of this are like the start of Apple, where Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak started Apple in a garage in Los Altos and were putting together wood computer circuit boards with Radio Shack materials. That story has become legend, and it's a very authentic story that they were able to hold on to and really launched an entire genre of stories around the tech industry. So that sort of key message is one that you need to think about and then you need to try to build for a brand strategy. The 8th brand strategy component I want to talk about is character. What is your brand's backbone made out of? What are your principles? What's your mission? What's your manifesto? What are you not going to ever sacrifice? What are the non-negotiables? For Google, in the beginning, their tagline was "Don't be evil," which was very much a kind of a character personification. But what are they for the brand that you're building strategy for? What is that character? What are those principles that you're going to uphold and that you're going to personify? Now, speaking of personifications, number 9 is personality. How does your brand present itself? Is it serious? Is it lighthearted? Does it have a sense of humor? Is your brand a sport coat and tie brand? Is it a t-shirt and jeans brand? Is it a Carrera marble meeting room table brand? What is your brand's personality? Trying to codify and create a story around your personality is a key component of brand strategy. It humanizes the brand and gives it a handle for people to understand it by. The 10th component to brand strategy is an important one and often overlooked. It's the barriers to success, or a SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You want to think and look at the brand's strengths and its weaknesses, but also the opportunities it has in the marketplace, and most importantly, the threats that are happening outside of the brand's activities that could affect the brand's success. Business is hard, and you have to be able to articulate the obstacles that may come in your way. Everyone out there is going to try to eat your lunch. They're going to try to beat your business. Every business has a nemesis. Apple has Microsoft. Coke has Pepsi. Ford has Chevy. Lowe's has Home Depot. Cisco has Sam's Club. Lyft has Uber. Every single great company, every single great brand has a competitor. So you want to pay attention to what the opportunities are, yes, but also what the threats could be and how you're going to address them. And then moving into kind of the design realm, let's get to number 11 in the brand strategy components list. That is brand expressions. When you think about the brand and you start to visualize the brand, what is the brand's verbal expression? So what does it sound like? And what's its visual expression? What are the visual analogs that the brand will kind of align itself to? Brand analogs and visual expressions lots of times take the form of a mood board of sorts, and verbal expressions are usually created through some sort of written tone of voice articulation. So number 11 is you want to think about what the brand's expressions are going to be. And finally, last but not least, are the creative elements that go into the brand ecosystem. Things like the logo, the alternative logo, patterns, colors, textures, photo direction, usage guidelines, usage examples. These are things that are design elements that are driven by the 1 through 11 list of strategy elements, components that we just went through. It tails off and comes out in the creative elements of the brand, that brand ecosystem. It's a key component to the brand strategy, but the brand strategy has to drive the creation of these components. And finally, I want to invite you to come over to Facebook and join my new private Facebook group called the Brand Design Masters. It's a group of creative professionals and entrepreneurs who are networking with each other, setting goals, holding each other accountable, providing feedback to each other so they can all grow and learn and get to the next level in their careers and in their businesses. It's a great, vibrant community, and I invite you to come over and join us there. So you go to facebook.com/groups/Brand Design Masters. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit subscribe and that notifications bell so you can see me when I go live or when I post something new. And visit me at philipvandusen.com. I'd love to help you with your brand strategy, your brand design, or your professional creative career through coaching. And with that, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.